Hello, welcome to 3 a.m. podcast. Or fuck. Hello, welcome to 3 a.m. thoughts. I'm Ethan.
I'm Elion,
I'm Tyler.
and today we're going to be talking about fitness and sports. So I guess to start us off, you guys growing up played some sports. You guys want to talk about your experience?
Yeah, I mean, I played baseball and soccer when I was like really little, and then eventually I just moved to playing baseball in the spring and then baseball also in the fall instead of playing soccer in the fall.
Okay. Yeah, I did pretty much every major sport growing up because my dad wanted me to stay fit and athletic my entire life. So I pretty much grew up on basketball because my uncle was a high school basketball coach. So I would go to like all the practices and stuff and like play with them. But I also did soccer. I tried doing football, but it's a little rough for me there. And then when I moved to Washington, since there's a lot more stuff here than where I used to live, I got to try out swimming, golf, running. What else did I try out? I used to do skiing. So yeah, I just kind of ventured about to find one I liked, and I eventually landed on soccer.
God damn, dude, you played literally everything. What the hell? I didn't even know you played football. Actually, no, I do remember you mentioning that before, but how long did you do that for and what position did you play?
I did it for a year, and I just played. I was just on the special teams because I couldn't do anything else. I was
Oh,
just on
nice.
the returning and kicking team.
Hey, okay, okay. Yeah, for me growing up, I didn't play too many sports until high school, and I played tennis for 4 years and did track for one. But I regret not doing more sports because I wish I did more sports in high school. But do you guys have any regrets of not trying out anything?
Mm,
Uh,
you can go, Tyler.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Well,
Because
I
you
got my
played
regrets lined
baseball,
up.
you did baseball cross country.
yeah, I wouldn't say I like have regrets about like not trying a sport. I feel like I just really liked playing baseball. So like there was never another sport where I felt like I needed to try it or anything like that.
Hmm.
I think my regrets are I didn't try hard enough. So I used to be pretty good at skiing where I used to live because we lived on a mountain, and I was going down some pretty difficult routes already, and I was like 6 or 7. And then when we moved here to Washington, I stopped doing it. And I've always thought about like, wow, if I just kept doing it, if I could actually be pretty good at it and start doing like those obstacle courses you would see in like the Olympics or whatever.
Wait, when's the last time you went skiing?
When I was 8.
Dang, dude.
So when
We
we moved to Washington,
we gotta plan one of those winter trips one of these days so you can get back into
perhaps,
skiing. That's crazy though, because you're saying you're so good. Like maybe you could have been a child prodigy, never unleashed your
maybe.
potential.
Yeah, that definitely runs through my mind. Um, I was like, dang, if I just kept pursuing it, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, I feel that. Man, I have so many wishes looking back in the past, especially like with sports. I wish because I did tennis for 4 years and did track for one. But I wish I tried wrestling for a year, even though like I probably would have hated it just because like that culture and like what's it called? Like initiation kind of stuff that probably would have like really thrown me off in high school. But I wish I did that and I wish did track like starting earlier. Um, yeah, that's about it. Those are like the only sports I wish I would have done.
Okay, so are you more of a individual type of sports person then?
Yeah, it seems like it. Because I've never played like we did soccer intramurals and I freaking suck at soccer. But I like playing team sports, but like yeah, I kind of feel like I make more of an impact, just being on my own or like with one partner.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a team sports person. Sports were kind of social for me. So like just hanging out with people on the team and stuff was more of the reason I played it rather than like actually enjoying being athletic and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Social aspect. That's a big one that I wish I had.
Yeah. That was definitely the thing for me in middle school because I felt like that little weird kid, but hey, I'm athletic. So let's just do sports together, kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Plus you're like hella fast. So I mean, I'm sure I'm sure that did well for you in the locker room.
Uh, yeah, yes.
Gotcha. I mean, so I guess which sports did you enjoy the most?
For me, I really enjoyed, so I actually enjoyed quite a bit of them, but I'd say the most would be soccer, basketball, and I actually really enjoyed doing swimming, even though it was very tiring for me. Yeah, probably those three are my top three that I would keep doing.
Yeah, basketball is also another one that I didn't even mention, but I always wished that like I was a hooper. Like I remember there was one time when we were at Western, you and I were playing with like they're like three Chinese dudes, and we had that big guy on our team,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're getting smacked because we suck at basketball. I was getting hella competitive, and I almost like I don't know. I feel like I lost my cool with one of the other dudes, but I don't know if you remember, but like we're just like getting each other in each other's faces. But man, that made me want to become a hooper. Yeah. I always thought that'd be like really cool. And basketball's fun too. So how
I like
about you, Tyler?
Um, I mean, baseball is obviously my favorite sport, but after that, I would say like tennis. And then I didn't really enjoy doing any other sport. Like we did cross country for a year. That sucked. We did soccer, which I wasn't very good at, so that wasn't very fun for me.
so you're
And
not into the running.
yeah, running is a problem for me. I hate running because
Yeah, yeah.
like I don't know. Running is just like I'm always so bored while I do it, and then it's painful on top of that, and I'm just like, this is not fun. I don't want to be doing this right now.
No, yeah, you chose the like long runs, dude. That's why I did sprints and track. It's like 12, 10 seconds and you're done. You're done. That's it. But yeah, the long distance stuff, not my thing for sure.
What made you
So
actually want to do track? Actually, senior year.
Mm, I don't know. I think it was cause I think it might have been cause one of our homies was like doing it for the first time too.
Yeah,
And then he was like, "Hey, just do it with me." I was like, "All right, might as well." And plus we knew Kemwell, he was in it
yeah.
as well, and Daniel was there. Um, so that's definitely like a social aspect for sure. And then honestly, it was like really dope. It's just fun. Even as like an individual sport, it was just fun. Like, the bus rides, sitting in the bleachers, watching other people race, and like there's not really that much pressure because it's like just all on you. And plus it was my first time doing it. So uh but yeah, man. I was always in the slowest heat and I most of the time I got last, but the times I did win, it was a good feeling. Because back then I was like, dude, I think I was like 175 of just like big boy. Like I was a little pudgy. So running, my running times were not great. Don't search it up because they're really embarrassing. But I could
might
definitely beat my times now.
might have to look them up.
Yeah,
I can
I
still
think,
find mine from middle school. I'm like, oh gosh.
dude, I bet your times in middle school were better than my times. Like, do you remember what your 100 was?
No, I didn't run the 100. I ran the 400, the worst race possible.
Oh yeah, that one's yeah. I never did that. But during practices when we did that, I got gassed at like the 200-meter mark. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, sprinting a whole lap is very grueling. I don't know why I chose that one.
Yeah. No, I remember though my calves like throughout the season. I mean, I got shin splints. I would literally wake up in the middle of the night because I never experienced shin splints before. But man, that sucked. But my calves did get like hella defined when I was doing track. I was like, oh, this is a good exercise. And then I didn't do it the next year. I didn't sign up for track the next year, but hey, whatever.
It's all right. I do wonder, are you guys like, would you guys consider yourselves like pretty competitive?
Not
Just like when
really.
it comes to like trying to win something?
I mean,
Oh,
like I'm competitive in that like I want to win, but like I wouldn't say I'm like when I think of competitive, I think of like very serious, like doing all you can to like win. Whereas me, it's like I want to win and I'm gonna try my best, but like I'm never gonna like put in like extra to like ensure it or whatever.
no, I'm the opposite. I like get so competitive, even like in the littlest things. Like we're playing like board games and having a good time. If I lose, bro, like I'll get pretty mad. Yeah, no, I like even during intramurals, I remember like I would strategize like rotations and be like, hey, we gotta make sure we're doing everything optimally. We gotta put our best players attacking and like, we gotta do these different formations. I don't even play soccer, but I was like researching strategies and stuff. Um, yeah, I just hate to lose. I think that's more of my thing. What about you, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm like hyper competitive.
Mm,
Um, so when I play games with you guys and such, I just have to like keep thinking in my mind it's for fun
to chill
before I
out.
actually start getting like actually pissed because we're losing like each round or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like
Um,
I was brought up, the way I was brought up is the fun comes from winning. So you have to win to have fun.
yeah.
That's kind of the way I was brought up to think about like competition. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty hyper competitive.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know where my hyper competitiveness came from because I didn't do sports growing up, but I don't know. There's just something like I just don't like to lose for some reason. So yeah, definitely when we're playing video games, I try to chill out. Like I literally have to be conscious about like, all right, we're just playing for fun, guys. Like we gotta relax. Don't say nothing about no one. Like don't critique. We're just playing games. Um, but yeah, I definitely feel it internally.
Yeah, I think the only time I've been able to like really try hard is when I've played Clash with the guys in League. 'Cause that's like a tournament type style and everyone wants to win then. But
Mm,
that's about it. Cause then I'm like keeping track of all like the cooldowns and stuff. And I never really do that when I'm like just playing with them for fun.
gotcha. I mean, do you guys have like any specific like fitness goals or like I don't know, any kind of things in the future that you guys are looking forward to?
I mean, we talked about like doing Tough Mudder, and it's like I don't know if I would do the one that's coming up in like September, but I feel like I would eventually want to be able to do like an obstacle course thing like that eventually. That'd be kind of cool.
Mm. I mean,
But
did you do it with us last time?
I didn't. I
Oh,
think I
you
was
didn't.
in California when you
I
guys did it.
Yeah, I think you were in school actually. Um, yeah, I mean, do you have any like certain fitness goals for yourself or just like you're just chilling right now?
I just don't want to be like super unhealthy, I guess. Like my worst fear was like when I was biking all the time for like classes in college. It was
Yeah.
like I don't want to like get to class and be like gassed because I biked to class. Like that was like that cannot happen. So like it was always
Gonna
just being like be healthy enough so like I can do athletic things and not be like terribly gassed by it, but like I don't need to be super, super healthy or anything like that.
Gotcha. You don't want to like be dying, breathing hella hard, all sweaty
Yeah,
coming
like
into
Yeah, like
lecture.
Yeah, don't be that person that's just dying after going up maybe like 2 or 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah, like I don't want to like be like that, but I don't need to be like, oh, I need to like be like super healthy or like run a 5K in like 15 minutes or anything like that.
Hey, gotcha. I mean, that's what Ethan. That's you when you're running, bro. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, my running. I don't know why I am, but so my goal in a year is hopefully to be able to run a marathon, like an organized marathon. So it takes, yeah, about a year to train for it because at the moment I can only run about 5 miles. That's fifth of a marathon, not even a fifth. So I don't know why I thought about it. I just thought to myself one day, hey, I'm gonna run a marathon.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Just kind
dude.
of woke up. I think it honestly comes from my dad. Because growing up, I would watch my dad every single night, no matter how long he would work. It's like, Ethan, I'm gonna go on my hour walk. Ethan, I'm gonna just go on a walk. Every night he would just go on a walk. So I think that's kind of where it comes from,
Wow. He did that
just
like
watching him
literally
do it.
every day.
Yeah, like each day he just, I'm gonna just go on a walk, Ethan, I'll be back. And they
And
would
it's
range from like 30 minutes to 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh man.
Yeah, I mean he walks very far.
dude, yeah. I mean,
I
even
mean,
when we went to Utah, like this guy was keeping up with us and showing us all the hikes and everything. Like, man,
Yeah.
trying to be like that when I'm older. Shoot.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to do all that stuff when I'm older. I just got to make sure I stay healthy because obviously my back is not the best. It took about 6 months to get it okay in order to start training for the marathon.
Yeah. I mean, is there like a certain deadline for the marathon as well, or is it just like kind of a tentative year?
Just kind of, yeah. When I'm able to run it, I'll start looking for some because I
Mm.
feel like there's no point in looking for one if I can't even do it.
That's why you trained up to it, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I might start looking more in like 6 months or so. Hopefully, I've gained enough endurance by then.
Yeah. I mean, would you ever consider doing like even a half marathon?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would consider doing a half marathon. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a huge jump. Because I mean, you don't really run like too many long distances, right?
No, I I only average about 4 miles a run right now.
Dang, that's wild. And you're like, I'm just gonna do a marathon one day. Like, no, that's dope though.
Yeah,
That's a
it
good like bucket list.
yeah, there's like I don't know. I mean, I talked to you guys about it a little bit, but like if you ever have runner's high, it feels amazing. Like you don't feel tired ever. You just like do your run and you're done.
Yeah. No,
And
I've.
I don't think I've ever gotten that. I'm
Oh,
always-
really? Not even in cross country?
Nah, dude. After every race in cross country, I'm like, bruh, this sucks.
Bruh. Dude, yeah. I mean, I've only experienced runner's high like a handful of times. But literally, you're just you're just high, man. You can go on forever. Yeah, it's a good feeling for sure. Isn't it like releasing like dopamine or something? Or
Mm, I'm not sure to be honest. I just
okay.
know it feels good.
Or endorphins or something. I don't know what it is, but it releases some sort of chemical in your brain that makes you feel good. No, yeah. Food for me. Yeah, so many things I want to do. Like I just want to get into hiking more, I think is my thing right now. I'm going through like a hiking phase where I'm just like I just want to do all the hikes in Washington. Uh so I want to add that, and I'm also really considering going into like backpacking, like
Okay.
straight up just have everything in your bag on your back and then just camp out in the woods.
Going around.
Yeah. So I was actually talking to my sister about it today, and I mean, she was just telling me like, oh, like just get some gear and like you'll slowly add onto it, and then once you start purchasing some stuff, investing in that, you can just go out whenever. And I'm just like, dude, that sounds dope.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love adventuring and like going hiking too. So I'm just like, Dude, sounds like a great experience.
It's gonna be a day where we're like, "Where's Elliot?" He's gonna be like out backpacking for a week. We won't even know.
We have no
Yup.
idea.
Yep, I'm turn off my phone, just get away from all that, man. Like, man, yeah, I'm excited for it. Just cause like imagine just like going hiking, sleeping throughout the night, waking up for the sunrise, brewing like a cup of coffee, eating your little like powdered meal where you mix water with it. Like, I don't know, reading a book,
Bring
like
canned food.
That sounded great at the start with the coffee and the sunrise, and then the powdered food kind of ruined it.
hey man, I mean, I've never had it personally, but I feel like there's got to be a couple good ones out there, like
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I ate when I went rock climbing with my college group my freshman year, and we would just eat a bunch of canned food. So actually, it wasn't that bad. And there was one day. Oh, they brought instant ramen. I remember one day we just cooked it on the pot and
Classic.
made instant ramen.
Hey, that sounds freaking solid.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then they brought like tortillas and stuff, so we could make. I forgot. Oh yeah, it was like hummus and tortillas. That was pretty good too.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like a hearty little meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Thanks.
you have like lifting goals as well?
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. I think before I was very like focused on hitting like a certain like look and like physique, but I think now like that's like more like the end goal oriented. But now I'm just kind of like more into like just kind of enjoying the process and like not focusing so much on the end, but just like going through the day by day, like, oh, like I worked out today and I'm gonna be consistent with it. Cause this isn't just like like a 3 to 6 month and then boom, like that's it. Like I'm done. Nah, this is gonna be like, I'm trying to make this into like a lifestyle thing. Um, so it's definitely long term. So yeah, I have lifting goals and I changed it more instead of like what I look like in the mirror, I changed it more to like hitting certain numbers in my lifts. And so yeah, definitely looking forward to that. What about you guys? Are you guys gonna hit the gym? Or are you guys planning on doing that?
Nope.
No plans.
Come on, guys, we can get swole together.
I
What's up with
have
this?
absolutely no plans for hitting the gym. The only lifting I do is endurance lifting. So I'm lifting like 10 pounds at most. And I'm
Okay,
doing about 20 reps
gotcha. And what's the purpose of that for you?
just to make sure my upper body is still strong. The
Okay.
opposite, I don't want to be the opposite of chicken legs. Just have like really strong legs and my upper body all, flimsy.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, you don't want to like get bigger though.
No, not really. I'm okay
Hmm.
with what I'm at.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, how
I
much how,
think
how much do you weigh right now?
uh 140 to 145.
Okay,
That's
that
what it
was
fluctuates.
yeah, that was actually more than I thought. I thought you were like gonna be like one in your 130. So I was gonna be like, you need more weight, bro. No,
That
that's
was that was high school.
damn. What about you, Tyler?
I don't really have plans to like gym or anything like that. I think part of it's because like to be like efficient with it, you have to like diet and everything.
Yeah.
And like you guys know my eating habits are like already terrible. So like there's no way I was gonna keep a diet like that. So it's like if I'm gonna do it, I want to like kind of do it correctly with like a diet and everything. And I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, but thing is, like the way you eat now, because you eat only like 1 or 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
Um, but honestly, you could make it work. That's like essentially you're just like fasting, and then as long as you just make your meals bigger, like it could still work out. But just have to hit your calories and macros, dude. That's it. But no, I get you. I hear you on that.
Yeah, I can't do the nutrition part because I just um what's the word? I'm too stingy with my money in terms of that. I'm like, I don't want to go buy this certain thing and then do this so I get this like effect. I'm just like, I'm gonna buy my pasta and my rice and I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. No, it is a lot. Like literally, I remember like I went super hardcore on it in 3 months. Like I made a ridiculous amount of progress. And like if you see the before and after, it's like, dang, this guy like you did that in 3 months. Like I remember a lot of people were telling me that. And what they don't realize is I literally went to the gym 6 times a week. I was eating like 16 to 1800 calories a day, doing 30 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. Um, I was literally I was doing it so badly. Like I got results, I was like, oh, I freaking look good, but dude, I was so low energy the whole time, and my sleep was absolutely terrible. Like I had to take melatonin to like get to sleep, and I would go to sleep like hungry. So now I'm definitely taking like more of a, like a healthy lifestyle approach to
Sustainable
it.
route.
Sustainable route. Yeah, exactly. But hey, man, I'm just saying, if you guys ever want to get into lifting, I need a partner, so let's go.
I need a running partner.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be me.
It's
I freaking hate running.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, so I tell everyone, like the first week of it, you'll probably hate it, but then like after that, your legs will be used to it. Your
1
cardio
week.
capacity will expand and it won't be as hard to breathe.
I mean, I would say like more like 1 month, but yeah. No, I get that though, because even when I was like running a lot, like it just takes like 2 or 3 weeks before you like just get into a groove. You just have to be consistent with it. Like that's it.
Yeah, I think the hardest part of like getting hurt and having to do it all over again was running when I'm sore. It's so hard to just start it off because my legs just will not move. And I'm just like, damn, just come on, legs. Get up, push me or pull me forward.
No, I feel that. Um, I mean, I don't know if you were there, but would you consider doing Tough Mudder with us?
Yeah, I would. Isn't it just like you climb and go under stuff like obstacle course?
Obstacle course, but there is like 10 plus miles of running.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be down for it. I don't know if I could run the entire thing if we're doing obstacles, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, it's like checkpoints. Like you probably run like a mile and a half, do obstacle, you know, run another mile and a half, do another obstacle, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. It just got kind of depends on school too. I'm still
Oh,
in
that's right.
school,
That's right. When do
my
you
last
start?
quarter. I don't know. I was gonna look later in the month.
Okay.
It's probably
I
end
didn't
of September, right?
I
Do you
didn't
know?
wanna
I think so too.
think about it
Yeah.
at all.
It's your last quarter, man.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
exciting. Um, oh, another question I had was like I guess how sports maybe changed the way you think about certain things because I know for me playing in like team sports and all, it was pretty easy to integrate into like work environments where you have to work with other people because I was so used to being stressed out from trying to win, but like working with people. I don't know if you guys had that similar experience.
Yeah, I would definitely say like learning how to deal with what's the right word to use here? Very I don't have a good word, but like dealing with like people who are like very you guys like hyper competitive or like very like they like get upset easily or like all these ranging emotions of like everyone on the team and just kind of like learning how to work with people like that and like still be at least a little friendly, because can't really be on teams where the team hates each other. Because
Yeah. I mean, you're all working towards one goal, so
yeah,
you gotta be on the same page on that. No, I mean, for me, my teammates let me down. I'm like, man, nah. I mean, I did tennis. Like, I didn't learn too much from, my single partner. I mean, if you're asking me, did sports translate into like the workplace or like group environments? For me, I'll say no, just because most of the sports I did were individual or just like literally partners. But I mean, I can see like having that camaraderie definitely like will probably build like make it easier to build relationships and kind of like be able to work with different types of people just because like again like Tyler said everyone has a different range of emotions, so I mean just being able to navigate that space. Yeah, is
Yeah,
this
I don't know. There are some pretty egotistical people out there.
Yep.
Like
yep, that's
sometimes
not
in those sports, it's like,
not even in
man,
sports, dude, that's
this
just
guy.
life.
I
Yeah, is there
it
there's
just
someone
reminds me of
he's
so
thinking
many
about.
people I've seen in the restaurant.
He's
So
got
many
that one
customers.
person in his mind.
Someone specific is irking this man's.
He's quite the annoying teammate, yes.
Hmm,
Yeah, just one of those people who always had to be center of attention no matter what.
gotta be the star of the show.
Yeah,
Uh,
Were they good?
eh, they're okay. Like they could have been better if they weren't so focused on how they looked. Is one of those kind of people, like,
That's
wow,
true.
he has so much talent, but they're just so focused on how they look, what they do, just not trying to win and improve.
hey man, gotta look good to play good to, I guess, win good. I don't know.
It's actually funny because like when I watch soccer, like all the players have like really like their hair is like really nice and like gelled back and everything. I'm like, these guys are like running many miles in a game and the hair like remains perfect throughout the entire game.
Yeah, I've seen them do it in the morning. They just gel it. It's very, very nice. Cause yeah, if your hair's like going everywhere, it's uncomfortable. Um, so if you guys ever have kids, would you want them to be like in the same sports you did or like different sports so maybe they can experience like something different, I guess.
Yeah, I mean like I'm just kind of I want my kids to kind of like be me where it's like, dude, you don't have to be super athletic or anything, but like you can't like you should be able to do athletic tasks without being gassed or tired or anything like that. Like we should be able to go on like a hike and like you'd be okay. Like they need to like be okay with doing that and like be able to do that instead of like halfway up be like, nope, I can't do this anymore. So yeah,
Dad, let's turn around.
yeah,
I can't go anymore.
yeah. That would probably be a problem for me. I feel like, come on, dude.
Yeah. No, I'd probably put my kids in like multiple sports and have them like try it out, but I probably wouldn't like force them to do much. Just stay in shape. Literally, that's it, you know.
Would you are you gonna make your kids learn how to swim?
Oh shoot.
Because you can't
Uh
swim.
I'll only do that to them if I learn how to swim.
Oh
Cause
no.
I'm like, if they need help, bro, I need to put on a life jacket and that's slow as hell. So no, I definitely need to learn how to swim before I make anyone else do it. But no, I think I do want to put them in sports just because like I think it'll help. Like you can make friends and just socialize like hella easily. Um, that's kind of what I wish I had when I was growing up because I just like didn't do much. So yeah, definitely put kids in sports and like activities in general.
Yeah, yeah, the social part is pretty big. Cause yeah, I mean, you guys know Joseph. I met him by playing sports because I would like all 4 years of high school, I would go pick him up, drive to practice, drive back, and that's 3 days a week for 4 years. It's kind of like, yeah, get to know someone pretty well when you're driving down with them all that time.
Yeah, yeah, he's a great dude. I love that guy.
Um, for my kids, yeah, I would probably put them in multiple sports. I gotta make sure I don't let my competitiveness get the better of me.
Oh, you're gonna be one of
And
those
You're gonna be one of
dads.
those dads, dude.
I will hold
Yell-
it back. I'll
Yelling
do
at
my
their
best to
kid
hold
on the
it back,
sideline.
but I will probably be training them at home.
Mm. No, I can already see like if he puts his kid in soccer and like there's a foul or something, he gonna get hella mad like on the sidelines. I already know.
If I have a wife or something by then, maybe I'll tell her to go watch the game. No, this is in the
Let you
cart.
know how it goes.
Yeah. Because I'm
Yeah.
not trying to.
Don't put them in a sport that like you're hella into.
No, yeah. I would want them to try. Like, I think that's what I like about the Olympics because you see all these niche sports that I didn't really know about. So I'd probably like have them try some of those too because like they don't look too bad. They look pretty fun actually. All right. Well, thank you for listening to 3 a.m. Thoughts. I'm Ethan.
I'm Elion.
And I'm Tyler. We'll see you next Friday. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yep. Peace, everyone.
You.
Yeet.